Hello guys, it is
The CGI guy.
and I saw this picture on ArtStation like a long time ago. So I saw it on Pinterest and I liked how his eyes looked. So you can see here in solid mode, it's literally just two colors. He probably used a math node to maybe blur the two together. I have no idea how to use math nodes. Someone please help me. We're gonna go in a blender, my friends. What we're going to do is we're going to make the same effect. So what you want to do is hit Shift A, UV sphere. We're just going to hit RY90. Now we're not going to do anything like, edit mode, click the middle, move it around. We're going to do none of that. We're just going to leave it as it is. And then we're just going to change the name, like I enter. Don't even capitalize it because it's a sketch, my dude. Another UV sphere. Scale it up just a little, just to where it's outside of it. Shade smooth that. Name it a different thing like outer. And that didn't sound right. Now we're just gonna hide the eye outer, click on eye inner, go into shading, make a new material. We are on a roll. We're gonna make another material. Now it does look the same. That is okay. We're gonna go to edit mode inside here, and we're just gonna hit 3 so that we can go to the face select. Then I'm just going to hit Alt that and then select the rest of these in the middle. We're only going to assign this to material 9, whereas everything outside of the ones that I just selected are material 8. So now we can go back to edit mode. Now we're on material 9. Watch this. It only changes the middle one. So it doesn't actually matter what either color of these are right now because those aren't going to stay the same. Now if we just did this, I mean, it'd look okay, but to be honest, it wouldn't really look too good. So we're just going to go and add an image texture. But before we do any of that, we have to go to UV editing. And we have to hit 2 so that we can mark a seam down the middle. Okay, so we have marked the seam, and you just want to hit A, U, unwrap. If we don't do that, we ain't getting no texture paint, my dudes. So let's make a new picture. Let's name this one my guy some pie. That's a perfect one. Change it to 2048 if it's not already at 2048. Change the color. That is actually a good color. We want it just a little less than full white so that it just has some variation to work with. Then we just want to hit OK. And then we don't actually want to apply anything yet because we want to save this first. My guy some pie. And we just want to go to image and save. We want to go to color to base color. And now we can go into texture paint. Dang, that looks good. So let's just draw on this real quick and see which one it's on. Okay, it's on this one. So that's actually going to help. We're going to delete this texture and make the exact same thing. We're going to change that to Voronoi. And we're going to go down here and click on color ramp. This is going to affect kind of the intensity that we want of it. It just makes it easier to do it now. We're going to leave it there to where we have some of these connections in between it still. Kind of looks like a neural working system. And then we want to change this color to the one that we have right here. Just get the closest that you can to it. So now instead of painting onto this, I'm going to paint onto this. And I'm just going to kind of try to get the closest inside these two loops that I can. But we do want a little blur at the edge, just so that it has some kind of nice seaming. And then put some variation in there, put some darker ones. That looks nice. Okay, so now it's looking pretty nice. Just go to image and then save. So we just saved that one. Actually, no. What am I doing? Okay. Yes, we just want to save it. And then we want to go to shading. So we have this, but if we want to see the kind of blurriness, we want to go to material 8, and then we want to just hit image texture, and then just apply the same exact thing that we did. Boom. Okay, so that looks actually really, really, really good. But now we got to work on eye outer. We're going to hit a new material. We're going to bring the roughness to about the R. And then we're going to hit transmission, blow that up. Let's go back to Eevee. And we have screen space reflections, and then change this to screen space refraction. Go back here to cycles, and then it'll save it. So now we have a really, really good looking foggy eye. Let's go back to layout. Let's hit material preview. I have a head already made. If you want to make the same head, go into Sketchfab and look up Kirk Star Trek head thing. And we're going to select both eye, inner eye, outer. We're going to go G, Z, and then just want to scale it up like that. And then we just want to hit Shift D, G, Y. Why? Because it'll do that. It'll replicate it. Then you just want to hit on cycles. And it's going to show some beautiful, foggy looking eyes. So that is exactly how you make some foggy eyes in Blender.